So I know this is a top speed KLX250 video, but before I show you that, I kind of wanted to give you some some details. But you're always free to skip ahead, of course. Anyhow, I geared the KLX250 to 1350 since I felt the power was not there in stock gearing. It did help a lot, and doing that probably prepared me for some really nasty trails. I do want to try a 1253 gearing eventually to see how much grunt I can get from it. But remember, I ride in high elevations above 10,000 feet and I weigh close to 220 pounds plus gear. So I ended up doing a nice long tour around Colorado back roads for I think about 2 days, and it sure was beautiful. A lot of places just open up with a dual sport, and it's crazy the things you can discover. I ended up finding a stretch of a straight road, and it was actually very flat, probably the flattest road in Colorado. I mean, no hills, no descent or nothing like that, so I figured this was the best place to demonstrate. So anyhow, here's the video of how fast can this KLX250 go on 1350 gearing. Again, this is absolutely flat. So this entire stretch of road, I was definitely giving it full throttle all the way. 6th gear, of course, and keep in mind I have 1350 gearing, and you can definitely tell how slow it just wanted to move and creep up. So this is something you guys should definitely consider if you live in really high elevation and kind of pretty heavy like myself at 220 pounds. Also, keep in mind the speedometer might be off by 10% or something near that number. So I also tried a top speed run on a pretty flat graded dirt road, not much rocks or anything like that, and that was able to achieve close to 70 miles an hour, but it seemed to sustain at around 65. Again, given that the speedometer is off by 10 or 15% or more or less close to that number. One thing I did notice was it did take quite a bit longer to reach 65 miles an hour. At one time it did hit 70, but I slowed down quite a bit as soon as I hit 70 because, you know, it is a little scary going that speed on the dirt road.